Production.
Hello buddies, this is Jehkael. Today we will learn how to use Build It, the basic interface of the program. I will skip download and installing parts since I'm pretty sure most of you guys know how to do it. So, when you start it, this is the very first page you will see. We have 6 map templates and 1 plain map. And the left hand side you will see 2 tabs, Create and My Maps. When you save your map from the Create tab, they will be saved here in My Maps. On the bottom left corner, there are 4 buttons. These are negligible for now, but you will need it later on. For now, we will focus on top left corner element. Click Create. These are basic templates you can use. I recommend you to look around to see how other people design the spaces and use object to create another object. At the same time, don't use these templates to build your map. It will harm your creativity and encourage your idleness. Now click Plain button. Hello world. First, let's learn how to move our camera and etc. This might seem to be very trivial, but it is very crucial in order to be an efficient and delicate map builder. On the top left corner, there is a menu button here. Click and select Settings. At the language section, you can choose your language, English, Korean, Japanese, and Chinese. I recommend to turn off the sound effect. The shortcuts are very crucial to be a fast builder. Jam this stuff in your brain. These are very important. Okay, let's see how to move our camera. Just like other games, like Battleground and like what else? Just like other game, you can move your camera with WASD. W front, S back, A left, D right, and Q down, E up. You are not gonna use Q and E frequently at the very first stage of your learning, but it will be useful in the future. But for now, we will only use WASD. And on your mouse, left click, hold your left click, and you can rotate your perspective like this. And the top right corner, you can rotate your perspective at once, just like this. Top, front, right, back, left, front again, bottom, okay. Front again, just like this. Well, my favorite camera movement is left click and WASD. Hold your left click and WASD. Okay, we will see how this works. Go building and select any building you want. I will use Santa House underbar 01. So hold your left click, WSAD. You can zoom in and zoom out, go left and right, back and forth, up and down. This movement allows you to see your maps from any perspective. Zoom in and out, rotate your perspective front, back, left, right, up, and down. You really need to get familiarized with this camera movement. This is very fundamental of building a map. Without familiarization of this movement, you will waste your time a lot. And okay, I think that's all for the camera movement. Let's move to the next stage. Left hand side, you will see objects. These are objects we can use to build a map. Right next to the object tab here, you may see Explorer tab. We will not use it for now. Today we will focus on object. At the left edge, the objects are categorized in types. They are classified in types. New properties, buildings, environment, effect, NPC, and blah blah blah. We also have search bar here. And next to the search bar here, the objects are categorized in theme. They're classified in theme. Okay, for now, click all ALL here at the left side. I highly recommend you to look over all the objects thoroughly and repeatedly, at least 10 times, so that you don't have to waste your time on thinking about what object you will use next. And I also highly recommend you to make your own index of the object. Build-it object search function is very rudimentary. It only finds you objects that start with the word you search. Okay, for example, I want to use Space Dome Elevator, so I will search elevator. As a result, I only get objects that start with word elevator. But in order to find what you really want, you will find Space Dome Elevator only when you search space. Right here. Click. Since the search function is not so good, you'd better index search keywords of frequently used and useful objects. This indexing will help your productivity, increase your productivity exponentially. We are kind of done with object talk. Now let's look into the movement of object. This is not difficult at all. Okay. Go NPC. Click NPC, then you will see zombie and buildy. Today we will use buildy. Click on object you want to use. Click it, then put it on the map, and click again. Let's zoom in. Click, and click on the map. So now, here you can see, now the object is being selected. If you are not to use the same object again, you need to deselect it. So deselect the object with right click. And okay, this is about selection. If you want to move the object, how should we do? Now let's move our attention to the bar on the top. We can see select, move, rotate, scale, align button. If you want to move the object, click the button here, move, or click number 2 on your keyboard. Number 2 is the shortcut to move. Click move or click number 2. Select the object you want to move first and click move or click keyword 2. With this function, you can move the object along X, Y, Z axis in a linear manner. If you click the very center of it here, you can move it as you want. On the right side, you may see the specification or properties of the selected object. Here you can also change the coordinates of the object. What I wanna put stress on for this part, when you put the object on the map at the first place, like this, the y coordinate is set by 0.996, just like this. So I recommend you to set this y coordinate to 1 all the time. This habit will facilitate alignment of other objects in the future. Okay, let's get back to the topic. Now, as you move the object, you will find out the object moves by a certain unit, like this. It is because align function is on. On the top bar, you may see the align function is on. This function is very useful. It helps you to move the object by 1 unit and rotate by 15 degrees and scale by 1 unit. But it becomes an obstacle when you want to do the surgical precision work. So in that case, you gotta off the align function by simply clicking it, or click the number 6 on your keyboard, which is the shortcut. Now you can move your object, rotate, scale by a unit of 0.001. And if you are too lazy to click number 6 or click the align function all the time, off align function and move, rotate, scale your object while holding control button. This will do the same as align function. Okay, I think that's all for the movement. Next, select function. So far, we have selected a single object. In order to select multiple objects, you can drag and select, but holding Control key and select will do better if you want to do delicate work. Select an object and holding Control key and select another one. Click, 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 click. If you wanna, and you can also deselect it simply by clicking the object that you wanna deselect. Click, click, click. In this case, you can move, rotate, and scale the group of objects at once. Finally, undo and redo. Control Z here and Control Y. You can undo what you have done by 10 to 20 moves. So today we learn about basic interface of the ZEPETO Build It. We took a look what kind of function it has. We also learned camera moving, object indexing, object movement, align function, select function, and undo and redo. I'm pretty sure you have a lot to ask. I will upload a video clip presenting you how to build something with what we have learned. Mentees to this program, you guys will make an object index together with me, and here are your assignments. Make your own object index and build a map with images I provide with, and collect references for the first map you will build. Well, I think that's all for today. Thank you for your time and passion. This was Jehkael logging out.
Baby, I know all your secrets, but But you tell me stupid lies. Oh, you think you can escape now and got it all just figured out. You can fake